there aren't enough hours in the day to do our jobs. When you're a small family-owned business, you're trying to cover all the bases, and it just is imperative that you bring in experts through vendor partners and consultants to help you do the things that you just don't have the skill set to handle. Pre-need was really an afterthought. It was something that we got to if we had a chance, which we never had a chance. And so it was just floundering. It was a waste of our time and resources, and the effort we were putting into it just wasn't getting the job done. And when we got on board with Precoa, our sales went up immediately, about 400%. We knew immediately that this was the right move for our firm. We started adding staff. We were able to compensate our pre-need people better, which helped with retention and stability, and really helped grow our market share. The amount of traffic that comes through our front doors now, strictly because of Precoa and their system, has just been amazing. Precoa's team has really made us look professional and feel confident. And once we had that confidence, it turned into better sales, it turned into better customer satisfaction with the products that we were trying to deliver. The home office support, the call center support, all of that has just made the transition from a mom and pop organization to a professional, well-run pre-need program very effective and very efficient. When we tried to do this on our own in the past, there was no consistency. There really was no tracking program. If someone made a call and we missed it, then that call was lost forever. And now with the call center and the tracking system that Precoa has, it's wonderful. We never lose a customer. It might be 1 week, 6 weeks, or 6 months before we make contact with them again, but in some form or fashion, we will be back in contact with that customer and be able to meet them and meet their needs at the time and place in which they want to do that. Having Precoa come in and help us with digital marketing, mail outs, lunch and learns, the Everything After program, all of it has just been extremely helpful. But as the consistency happens on a daily basis, it just builds and builds and builds. As we move into an era where we have a higher cremation rate, really embracing that, understanding that those families are having services and we're going to be involved with that. Understanding that advanced funeral planning is an integral part of what we need to be doing on a daily basis. It allows those consumers to come in advance, tell their story, pre-fund, take care of their financial obligations, which is really allowing us to project cash flow, revenue, liquidity, all these things out into the future, which really give me some comfort as we move into the third generation of our family-owned business. Precoa has given us an advantage, a competitive advantage in the marketplace by really showing and demonstrating to us how many dollars were really available in our market. Through market analysis and studies, we realized that we were missing the mark by literally millions of dollars in pre-need funding. And that was money that was on the table for anybody to get, our competitors or us. And so once Precoa put a plan in place and we began to capture those dollars, we began to capture those families, it really made a critical strategic advantage for our funeral homes. How do you and I don't know if I should even say it, but like, you're insane if you don't give this a shot. We were leaving millions of dollars on the table.